Welcome back, everyone. Beauty, brains, talent. Miss Mississippi's outstanding teen, Cameron Davis, is a triple threat. She was crowned back in April. Let's take a look at her crowning moment.
Miss Pine Belt, Cameron Davis.
Yep, there she is. Next month, Cameron will be in Dallas for the 2023 Miss America's Outstanding Teen Competition, and she will be vying for thousands of dollars in scholarships along with 50 other young women from across the country. And Cameron is joining us this morning. So great to have you here, Cameron.
Happy to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, I know you have got a lot going on. You're planning for the competition coming up next month. I'm happy to say I was in the audience when you were crowned that night, and really you just wowed everyone. Talk about that moment.
Well, I had been working so hard for the title of Miss Mississippi's Outstanding Teen, but I told myself that no matter what happened that night, that I had already learned so much from this organization, whether that was receiving scholarship money to further my education, or even the interview prep and getting to talk about something that I'm passionate about. I had already learned so much that whether I came home with the title or not, I was so thankful for the experience. But I am so happy to be here representing Mississippi today. Well,
you're a fantastic representative. You did have a sort of a platform that you used, that you promoted throughout your time. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yes, so my social impact initiative is Building Community Through Giving, which focuses on educating and encouraging teens to volunteer in their community. Volunteerism has always been such an important part in my life, and I want other teens to grow a love for volunteerism as well.
Another part of the competition is, of course, you had to do a question and answer, evening gown, there was talent. We're going to get to your talent in a minute. Talk about getting up there and answering a question on the spot in front of that large audience.
Well, I actually love evening gown and on-stage question. I know a lot of girls are kind of nervous whenever they go up there to answer the question, but I just like to talk about things that I'm passionate about, and I think evening gown and on-stage question is a great place to do that.
How do you prepare for that, though? Because there's also a preliminary interview that lasts about 5 minutes on any number of topics, and you have to be well informed to give good answers. So how do you prepare for that? Because you'll have to do that at the national competition.
Yes, ma'am. I like to keep up with different current events that are going on in the world today and form my opinion, really think about what I want and what I believe in this world. And I think that this organization is such a great way for teens to get more accustomed with what's going on in the world today. So I like to keep up with the current events, and I also just like to evaluate myself and evaluate my passion so that going into interview I can be the best version of myself I can possibly be.
Talent is a big portion of this competition as well. You had an outstanding dance number. How long have you been dancing?
I've been dancing since I was 3 years old, and it is definitely my first love. Yes.
So this is your performance the night of the competition down in Vicksburg. You had this energy and this smile on your face. When you were on that stage, how were you feeling? Were you feeling as confident as you looked?
Well, backstage and leading up to the preliminary competition, I was so nervous. I kept telling my mom, I don't know how I'm gonna do. I was freaking out backstage, and then all of a sudden I just had this thought to myself. I was like, you can do this. You can go out and you can dance your heart out. And that's what I tried to do, and that's what I hope the audience saw, was just my passion for dance and how much I love competing and being a part of this organization.
Well, obviously that will be your talent at the competition in Dallas.
Ma'am.
Will you do that same dance number, or have you changed it a little?
I will be doing that same dance number, so I'm so excited to take it to Dallas with me and compete it on the stage.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What have you learned most from participating? You know, sometimes pageants and these type of competitions sort of get a bad rap from people. They think that instead of helping self-esteem for young people, it might actually damage, but you say differently.
A lot of people view pageants in the Miss Mississippi organization as just girls walking around in pretty dresses and beautiful faces, but what I love about the Miss Mississippi organization and what initially attracted me to it was how young women can really promote something that they're passionate about. And that's the main thing that I've learned, is that I can promote something that I'm passionate about on a bigger platform, and I'm so thankful to have this platform.
And there's some awesome scholarship money that comes along with winning the title,
definitely. Right? I've earned over $7,000 in my years of competing, and I've also received many full tuition scholarships to colleges that I will hopefully be using in becoming a clinical psychologist. So I'm very thankful for that as well.
The full ride scholarships already, and you're just now going into your senior year as a high school student, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you will be a senior where?
I will be a senior at Lamar School in Meridian, so I'm so excited to go into my senior year. I've been going to Lamar since I was in kindergarten, and I just love the atmosphere. I love all my classmates, so I'm really excited for the year ahead of me.
And you're going to miss the first week of school because that's when you'll be competing, right?
Sadly, I will be missing the first week of school, but I definitely think that it's worth it in this situation.
Absolutely. Well, we wish you the very best. We'll be cheering for you from here in Mississippi, and congratulations to you
Thank
on
you
all
so
your
much.
accomplishments so far. You are a
Thank you.
beautiful young woman. All right, coming up, a mix